Hey, this is Wally. You're tuned in to Travel and Talk, presented by Extremely Rare.
Box of Dutchess blunted, all my niggas stay 100 miles and running, 4G auto, easy starting. Flipping digits, burning bridges, never make assumptions. Skrilla always coming, funnel through the business functions. Show you how I'm coming after niggas get the budget. Flicking bitches, duckets, look at how them faces done it. Ain't no freebies when it coming, doing deals, we on it. Look at me, I know they study how niggas stuntin'. Yeah, good it said, then go. Rack stepping on my toes, young nigga never fold. Always staying 10 toes, you know how I fucking go. Extremely Rare gon' blow, swinging like we on foes.
Everything you do, you feel me, you gotta just like move super carefully.
Yeah.
Just cause like, I don't know, I didn't think somebody be like this early in my music career be trying to steal my music. Like that's just like some shit to me. And just like, it was someone from my team, like old team too, you feel me? That was like stole my music.
So what's good with you, man?
Not much, man. Really happy to be doing an interview with you guys. Kind of shed an insight on like producers here in Pittsburgh and just, you know, talk some bullshit.
That's crazy. First off, let me introduce yourself. Well, you introduce yourself to everybody.
Yeah, so like, my name is Wally. I've been producing for about 2 years now. I just moved out to Pittsburgh recently. I was born in Pakistan, moved here at age 7 to a small town.
Pakistan.
Yeah.
What's that like? What's that? The memories you got out there as far as, you know, being out there from 7 years old.
Honestly,
what's that like?
The memories there are like not, I wouldn't say the best. I've seen my house get robbed there. Just a whole lot of stuff, you feel me? It's like really corrupted, bad. I mean, I do got love for the country and everything. Great people, and just like a lot of things just happened there, you feel me?
Coming from Pakistan, the city you touched down to in the U.S. was, what was that?
That was like Fairfax, Virginia. It was just a suburb, you feel me, with Virginia and D.C. It's kind of like a melting pot. You see everybody. You see Spanish, you see Haitians, you see Jamaicans, everybody. It's like Indians, Pakistanis.
I know the actual scene. I've been listening to like, you know, the DC movement for a long time as far as, you know, Wale. You know, I actually got the Ambition tattoo from the Wale album coming on my right arm. That was actually my first tattoo ever. So I've really been paying attention to the DC sound wave, and also one of my favorite artists right now out there was Goldlink. Tell me about the sound wave out there when you was living out there from 7 to whenever you moved. Like, what was that movement like?
Sound out there is kind of different. Yeah, it is that go-go. You find a lot of ethnic and different sounds in there. Overall, everything there is just high and fast-paced drums. Kind of like me, I kind of love the like fast-paced and energetic drums. This is what you allow to see too. You go down to the metro stations, you're gonna see people drumming on buckets and stuff.
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
I never really see that. Like, I've never seen nothing like that in real life. So like, you telling me that, it's kind of crazy. Like,
Yeah,
you actually see
it's
the
wild,
drum.
man. They are really, really like talented musicians too. And you can't like discredit them just because they played on buckets. Like, they got rhythm and everything. They like, the only difference between me and them is I'm working on a computer and they're working off of like buckets.
You do kind of use that same sound. Like,
Exactly. I love the fast-paced, energetic, really hot, like hard-hitting drums. You know.
And I like that. I actually listen to a lot of music, you know, that from you that I heard. I really hear that those drum sounds. So I really like that. Now, transitioning from DC, you actually came out here to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Right. What was that transition like? You know, that's the second move for you, ain't it?
That transition was hard because it was kind of like me leaving my parents at 18. Unfortunately, I kind of got kicked out of my house for pursuing music. I tried the whole school thing. Just was not really into it, you feel me? My passion was just music and making music and doing anything as far as I can. Like, I was at some points where I was emailing beats out to people, having people come record at my house. I was like engineering the whole thing. And just from there, I just started like trying to get my name out there more and more. I try to strive to make like 5 beats a day. I've been doing that for about 2 years now, trying to make 5 beats a day.
I feel like, you know, would you want to follow your dreams and doing that, making the move from your mom crib, your family crib out here by yourself? You don't have no family in Pittsburgh.
No, I only got like a brother out here, and he's like supportive too, but like, you know, he's not all the way there, because like my family was super old when they moved out here. My brother's like 37 right now, so like he just does not understand the music scene.
I mean, it's a good thing you actually follow your dreams and really did that, because now you know you working on EPs with artists like 24 hours now. So it's like, what's that like being in the studio with him and he on a nice level right now. He doing a lot of good things. He doing a lot of big things right now, especially in the LA scene. Even his family. You know, we talked about his brother. We had a conversation about his brother off camera.
Yeah.
Tell me what that vibe was like and how y'all actually got introduced to each other.
Yeah, I mean, that story is actually a really good one. That day, I was just, I was in a fight. I was supposed to go hang out with some friends, and, like, my friends were like, damn, you're really flaking on us to go do this music thing? Like, you never got time for us. And that day, 24 was coming to a pop-up shop, and I was like, fuck, like, I gotta do whatever I possibly can to, like, get my name out. So, like, I went there, started talking to him about, like, music and stuff. Told him my whole story, how, like, I moved from Pakistan and currently, like, living here and, like, don't got much support. And he loved my story and, like, he just, like, loved my vibe, you feel me, coming up to him. Because he gets people all the time that just, like, are really about it. And I came up to him and was like, yo, I got beats for you, and I really want to play them for you, and I want to make an EP with you. And I just told him straight like that, and he, like, really liked that about me. So we got in the studio later that night and, you know, made 3 tracks. Same night, and made 3 tracks.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And I feel like that's a story that people can actually listen to and use that as motivation, because you can walk up to anybody and really make it happen if you really believe in yourself.
Yeah, I mean, literally every show, I got this little strategy I do. I try to go to every meet and greet and try to take a USB with me or a hard drive just to give to the artist, you feel me? Just to give it to them so they could listen to the beats and eventually catch on to the vibe and play one of them or record on onto them.
And even if they keep it, if they throw it away, fuck it. It's the fact that you put the effort out there into doing it. So that's something that's real admiring. Now, besides the EP with 24 Hours, you got any other projects that you're working on right now?
Right now, I'm currently working on a beat tape too. I'm taking all of the artists from Oakland, like Oakland, Pittsburgh area, and trying to put them together, because there's a lot of talent that people don't know about actually in the college scene from these kids. And some of them are really good sounding, you know, as far as even to like the boom bap sound, what I really like as well too. You find really good artists there. For all of that, so I got that project coming out, and I also got a project with Stoney coming out that's gonna drop later towards the end of this year.
Now, even going back to you actually working with people in the city here that's actually like in college. I always ask artists here all the time, like, about different sound waves, or different sound influences that they have. What do you think, in your eyes, in your opinion, what is the sound wave in Pittsburgh? What is the sound that you've heard so far in Pittsburgh?
Really the sound I've heard is a mixture of that Detroit sound. It's that really like OG like trap sound mixed with a little bit of fast drums and hard-hitting drums now. So that's what people are big into. Also a lot of sampling too, so taking old instruments, old sounds like jazz music, and putting that into like these new hip-hop beats. Everybody here got like a different cup of tea, you feel me? Not everybody here is the same. Pittsburgh is a very diverse place for artists.
Now, with it being so diverse, do you honestly think, Pittsburgh actually going to get back up there in music? Because in my opinion, I feel like it's a lot of talent here in general, but I also feel like people outside of Pittsburgh only know about Mac Miller and rest in peace, only Mac Miller and Wiz Khalifa, but it's a lot of people here with different sounds. You got people like Owie, he's a legend here for real. Jimmy Wapo had his own sound. I like Stoney's sound. Like, we got a lot of different sounds out here, but I just don't think it's a sound that stands out outside of Pittsburgh. And I really wanted to, because we got a lot of talented people out here for real.
I think what it is that melodic trap sound is what's coming out of Pittsburgh too. I really like that melodic trap, and I feel like that's what's going to take us to the next place. Don't get me wrong, all of these artists are amazing, but they just haven't been put in front of the right people and the right look. You can make the best music you possibly want, but if it's not marketed correctly and the things in your back end, like your business dealings, aren't done properly, that can really screw you over.
So one more thing before we get out of here. If you can give any advice to any producers, any engineers, anybody in the city of Pittsburgh right now, what advice would you give them as far as actually getting connected with the right people?
Honestly, do whatever you possibly can to get yourself out there. whatever you gotta do, you feel me? Posters, put music up on SoundCloud, you want to be like a household name, and that's what I'm trying to do. Is I'm trying to be like the next Metro Boomin of Pittsburgh, or even better than Metro Boomin. Honestly, if we all work together, we would be able to like be the next Atlanta, you feel me? Be the next like West Coast and make really good sound. But I feel like if we all come together and make that great sound, it'd be a lot better than just having that ego and just like not wanting to work with one another.
Well, I think that's something that definitely people should listen to and actually take that into consideration. Seeing that, like I said, it's a lot of influence out here. We like right now, we in the studio that Jimmy Wapo was recording in. This was Jimmy Wapo's studio. So I know it's a lot of feeling, a lot of soul, and a lot of emotion, a lot of everything that come out of the studio. And a lot of good music. People just gotta get on it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I really appreciate you for doing this interview with us, man, and we definitely gonna do some more things in the future. Like I said, I love the way that you creating and just being a genuine person, just being your genuine self and having your own story. Everybody got their own story, but I love your story. So let's just keep that moving, keep connected, keep it going on from here, bro.
Yeah, thank you so much for taking the time out to interview me, you feel me? And I just want to shout out my whole team. Thankful for everybody that's like helped me work on the project as well too, coming out. So you guys should stay tuned for that 24 Hours project in the summer.
Drop your IG and everything for everybody out there.
So if you want to just check me out, Made by Wally on Instagram. And if you want to check me out on Twitter as well, I am Wally. I'll be giving out free beats all the time as well to anybody. So if you want to just hit me up for any beats, I got you.
All right, bet. Thanks for tuning in to Travel and Talk. This is episode 8 with Wally. We out.